We've heard some pretty amazing reports about heaven, the place where God lives. There's no sickness or pain there. No one ever dies. And there's not even any crying. And there's absolutely no sin there. It's the perfect place where some people can live with God forever. Heaven is where God Himself lives. But did you ever wonder how people get to heaven? Sometimes kids ask that question. How do we get to heaven, to where God lives? Well, there's really only one way to get to heaven. I'm going to show you this. It'll help explain it to you. I'm going to fold this piece of paper like this. And when you look at it from this side, it kind of looks like a house. And it's going to remind us of God's house, where He lives forever, in all of His power and glory. And did you know that He invites us to come to Him, to be in a place that He prepared for us? But how do we get there? Sometimes someone has suggested that we could take an airplane like this. But do you think an airplane could fly all the way up to heaven and get us to where God is? No, it can't. And some people have said that trying to be a good person, obeying all the rules, like staying in your seat, keep your seatbelt on, and don't kick the seat in front of you, maybe if we're just good enough, we could get to where God is. But you know what? That won't help. Remember, no sin is allowed into heaven, and we've all done wrong things, every single one of us. So maybe we need something bigger and more powerful, like a rocket ship. Maybe that will be powerful enough to help us into space, and maybe we can find heaven. Do you think a rocket ship could get us into heaven? No, you're right, it can't. And some people think that if they could just do some really good and powerful things, if they could do great things to help people, and if they could just be good enough and strong enough, that maybe God will let them into heaven. But that won't work either. There's only one way to get to heaven. And it's not by trying to be good enough, and it's not by trying to do good things for other people. There's only one way to get to God, our Father. And when we open this up, we see that it's a cross. That's right. Jesus said, I am the only way. No one comes to the Father except through me. Jesus was the one who died on a cross. He was punished, not for the things that He did wrong, because He never did anything wrong. He was perfect. But He died for all the things that we do wrong. And when He died instead of us, He said all we have to do is believe Him. He always speaks the truth, and then follow Him, and one day He will bring us to heaven to live with Him forever. We love this verse, John 14:6, where Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life, and no one comes to the Father except through me. I hope that today you will believe the truth about Jesus, that He's the only way to have life forever with God in heaven. And if you want to share this with one of your friends, you just take a piece of paper like this, and then you fold it with the top corner going all the way down to the other side of the paper. And then take this top corner and fold it all the way down to the other side. Now, just show them the house, and that represents heaven. Then you can fold the whole thing in half, like this, and then fold the two sides down on each side to make wings to face each other. And then you have that airplane. And the next, you need to tear off the wings, or you could use scissors if you wanted to, and then you show them the rocket. Remember how we did that? Will, will the rocket get you to heaven? No way. There's only one way to get to heaven. And then you open it up and you show them. You tell them that what Jesus did on the cross for them and for anyone who will believe in him. And then you remember that verse, John 14:6, where Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life, and no one comes to the Father except through me.
If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Let us know your thoughts or questions in the comments below, and share this video with others who would be encouraged by the message. To translate this video into another language, the video script along with other resources to help you reach, disciple, and empower your children can be found at www.onefor50.net.